Hooray! More love for one of my favorite Pokemon, one of my favorite decks. Yeah, we're talking about you, you little cutie. Whimsicott. Hooray! Let's celebrate with one last Whim. One last time playing Whimsicott GX. Sad to see this little guy go. This little cutie. The fluffy kind ability was amazing, and it's so great. You feel so good inside when you flip those heads, and you'll see some good things there. And then, of course, a copy of the Prowl Whimsicott, just so you can fetch anything you want. Doesn't always have to be the rare candies, but it can be something. Rare candies? I think, yeah. Anyway. Rare candies for the Porygon-Zs, which we're also saying goodbye to. Crazy code. Amazing. So basically, our cute little Whimsicott GX does a lot of damage the more energy that is attached to it. So, of course, you're going to be attaching a lot of energies, triples, all that good stuff, thanks to Porygon-Z. Then we have the Porygon, which if we need to, could work out. We can use Discharge if we want. And then just one, in case that 60 HP is better than that 50 HP. But yes, Porygon, get all those special energies onto our Whimsicott and just start doing a lot of damage. We got Cottonies with their Dust Gathering. We have Crobat V, Dedenne GX for our draw support, and Zacian V for some draw support for setting up. And of course, Whimsicott GX, Energy Boy, and Toy Box GX, also very good unless you get Marnied. But then there are situations where they just aren't going to have that Marnie, so, Or you want to force them into Marning you, so then hopefully you can get something better. Because you have like a dead hand, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to get a bunch of stuff that I don't want, and it's going to get shuffled to the bottom of the deck. Also strategy. Pokemon Communication, Quick Ball, switches, just a switch in case someone gets on the active. Zacian. Rare candies to get out, our Porygon-Zs. A lot easier. Cadix Swell. We don't want anything happening to us. And Wondrous Labyrinth is our other stadium choice because we're not affected by it, but our opponents will be because I very, 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 very unlikely that your opponent will have a fairy type Pokemon. Boss's orders, as usual, Marnies, Professor's Research, there's your typical supporters. For the draw support again, and the bosses. Fairy energy. Gotta have some in order for our little guy to attack. But then specials include Aurora energy, which again, special energy, but then could count as the fairy. Recycle energy, because they come back and you can reuse them again. Triple acceleration. You know why? We're gonna miss this card an awful lot. Pack on the damage. Pack on the damage. And Lucky Energy. I'm trying to A Lucky Energy just for some fun. It doesn't hurt. Draw more cards. We'll see what happens. I don't know. So that's the deck. It's all about, Whimsicott GX being one of the best fairy GXs we've ever had, in my opinion. And it's in the top. I would put this in the top. I know many people didn't play it, but this card is pretty powerful, and that fluffy kind of ability is very annoying and works more often in your favor than not. We had that, look at that little wink. Whimsicott to get that rare candy if you need it, whatever, but yeah. 30 plus 10, doing a lot of damage, and 50-50 chance of not getting knocked out. It's so annoying. Your opponents get very upset. Remember, whether active or on the bench. So a lot of times people try to go for stuff on the bench too, and you get to flip a coin. And it's great. Love for fairies. Fairy Farewell Week continues with one of my favorites, if not my favorite, fairy deck. I've done this a couple of times on this channel. You can look it through the years. Couple of builds, couple of fun times with it. Always a blast. Always great getting that heads. The annoying, you just know people know when they're like, attack, miss, attack, miss, attack, miss, like 4, 5, 6 times in a row, and then it's just, you love it. I would have been done before that because I'm like, there's just no chance because they're gonna win that next turn. So I would have just. But anyway, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your memories are for Whimsicott GX. Why it's so great, and your memories of fairies and your favorite fairy types, your favorite decks, And, ooh, off to a good start. We can be doing a lot of damage here. Unfortunately, right now, I feel like they're going to set up like they have Volcanion there, so I feel like we're okay. We're, luckily enough, we have a rare candy, right? And we have 2 Cottonies. If the 1 Cottony can survive, I'm hoping, then we'll have an attacker next turn, and we can, look at that little wink. Look at that happy little cutie. Prowl. Whimsicott, wink, can get us, what we need to hopefully get, Porygon-Z. Maybe. Because we would hate to lose that triple acceleration energy. Oh yeah, we've got a lot of special energy here. It would just really suck. Let's see the little wink help us out here. Grab any card we want. Remember, it's any card. And, yeah, we'll just do that. Remember, any card you want. So it's like, oh yeah, we're good to go. We're going to be able to start attacking. Crazy code. We're going to be able to knock this guy out. But why would we want to do that when we're just going to, you know what? Force someone out here. Force him out there and just start doing some damage. Energy blow, 130. We could not take out, but he's not a threat. Right now, start taking damage to that one. Either they're going to have to let that one die or, you know, retreat. So I think the smart thing will be to let that one die and focus on your VMAX you have. I wouldn't even want to evolve this one into a VMAX because, again, just let it die. I think will be the smart thing to do. There you go. And get pumped up for the next one there. And keep going. And again, I'm going to miss Centiskorch VMAX because I don't know how it's going to do without Welder. Beautiful. You loves to see it. Let's do that first. Do that. I mean, we don't need to do that yet. The only downside is that I feel like that'll be a waste. We've got enough to kill it. Knock it out, I mean. I think we'll do that. I think we're pretty okay here. Yeah. I'd rather just get, just in case it gets knocked out. We need another one. I feel like we'll hopefully get something good from the prizes. A Fairy Energy. And a Dedenne, like I said, something good from the prizes. I might gotta get another Cottony out just in case our coin flip doesn't go our way. And let's see if the coin flip goes our way. It's the best thing. I love Whimsicott GX. Love this little guy. One of the first decks I did with the channel. And played it again a couple of times. And I've been playing it as often as I can. And it is still just a fun one. And could have some fun with it and expand it. I've never tried expanded with it, but we're going to have to now. Oh, you love it? Oh, you just... I'm telling you. I mean... I'm sorry, but you love it, right? I'm going to put that in there because that needs a fairy to attack. Thin out the deck just a little bit, and then we'll Dedenne. We still got 2 Porygons left. We can see that one go bye-bye. I feel like we're in a good spot. Oh yeah, we'll be good if something were to happen. We'll get rid of their stadium. And it's not like it's going to matter too much, so we're going to do this instead because they're going to have enough energy to attack anyway. But it's just the idea. And we're just going to energy blow for 190. Doesn't seem like a lot, but trust me, if we get another heads on the flip, oh my goodness, is it a beautiful... Oh, it is a beautiful thing! Oh, yes! This is why I love Whimsicott GX. You did. You are the MVP. You're an adorable little guy. Oh, such a cutie. Gonna miss ya. Such a fun deck. Many times, you know, when you play that and you're just like... They're like, attack, heads, attack, heads, attack, heads, attack, heads. For once, this is one of those where the coin flip tends to be in your favor most of the time than against. Like, I'll play Crushing Hammers. I'll get tails more than I get heads with those. But with this ability, it's beautiful. We're gonna have to lose on energy. I feel like that one's fine to lose. Get Cell is a little cottony. It's not that bad. Got a good start. We could draw into a Porygon-Z. No, but a lot of cottonies and another rare candy. But they're starting off the Crobat, so there's a lot of Inteleon, so I think we'll be okay. And what I like about it is, too, like, again, active and bench, the abilities work. Active and bench. So there are times where they're like, well, then I'll just go after your bench one. And then it's like, heads. And they're like, no. Something like this. You might see something like this. Because we're going against a deck that not only goes after the active, but snipes the bench. And a head is going to be like, you probably should have focused on someone else instead of the Whimsicott GX. Wow, we got a lot of rare candies. Might as well. The only thing that would have been bad is, wow. Oh, and then if, I was just going to say, I didn't want to jinx it, but I was going to say, watch us get like a Dedenne, or for some draw support, or Juniper. And what do we get? Because we're going to lose a lot of great cards. You know what I'm saying? We're going to lose half of our triples and 3 out of 4 of our candies. And that's going to pretty much make our Porygon useless. Unless Doggo gets knocked out, or we switch them, we can always hand, you know, just attach from the hand the triple. But this isn't looking, I mean, I think we're fine, but it's not looking good in the terms of that. And it's still going to take them, you know, what? I keep forgetting what does that one actually do? Okay, yeah, that, like, what does it prevent? What does it help with? I don't know. Put on another one. Might as well. We're going to lose one of those. And I'm not losing that. You've got to be kidding me. Alright. We're basically sitting here until Doggo goes down. Or they force someone out, you know what I'm saying? Which I won't be too upset with if they boss out one of our little guys, because they can't knock it out. If we flip tails, we'll survive. Then hopefully we'll survive the next one. So if they boss it out, that's great, because that way we got someone onto the active, which I'll be okay with. Then we can start attaching one of our triples. There we go. Let's see, I knew they were going to boss. You knew they were going for that boss, because they're like, no, I want to attack. Of course, I forgot to see what else they had, so they also got to get their Crobat out of the active, but again, I hope you like it. Fairy Farewell Week. A farewell to fairies Oh, yep, get rid of the Marnie. So yeah, they definitely want to keep the boss, which is good. I want the boss. So say goodbye to it. Whimsicott GX, one of my favorites. A really great deck, underrated GX because the attack and the GX attack were very good. Then Marnie came on and stuff like that, but still, they can't always have Marnie. They can't. And they shouldn't always Marnie. Like I said, I could be like, I want these, I can be like, I want you to Marnie, because I have, like, say, like, right now, I have a dead hand, like, I don't want to discard all those rare candies and stuff, but, gonna have to make that chance, and now we're just gonna have to, there we go. Of course, he would have been the next one, but it's just what you gotta do. You gotta start attacking at some point. Just sitting here doing nothing. Now their boss is who are they going to boss out next? We'll do that. It's going to be a manual thing. Might as well get one out. That way they start sniping the bench. They're going to have to snipe, unfortunately, the Porygons. And I'm like, you know what, right now, the heck with the Porygons. They're not doing us anything. We're going to have to go this alone for now, which is still possible. It's just, you can't keep waiting. You got to start going on the offensive sometime. See, like right now, it should be a moment where it's like, keep him there. I wouldn't. I mean, he can get back with the training court. But it's still pretty silly. And here we go. They're going to do their thing. And we have a lot of Whimsicott out there. And if they try to go for the Whimsicott, then let's hope for those heads, right? Oh, they're going for the doggo again. And they went for one of the Whimsicotts, and it didn't do them anything. They could have attacked the Whimsicott and then done the damage to the doggo. Just saying. Hate to do it, but... I'm like, the one card in their hand... Just Intrepid Sword. Not very good with that, but I still think we're in control of this here. I don't think that they are. Of course. We gotta dig for our stuff. But this is great because we'll get a chance to do something. Like I said, who cares? The dog did what he had to do. We drew... How many times did we draw off this dog? At least 4 times now? There you go. Sheesh. That would have been the smart thing to do. I mean, come on. I don't know why they took that chance. It's just silly. Get rid of one of you because, like I said, we're just not. We got 1 candy. We had all 4 candies. All 4 of them. Let's see what we get. Hey, there we go. See? We lucked out because they decided to attack. They should have attacked Porygon the last time and this last time, and both Porygons would have been off. Now they can't just get rid of our Porygon-Zs. Now they're forced to just do a lot of stuff, and we'll knock out their guy next turn if they don't do something. Again, what's great is they can't one-shot any of our guys. Well, they can boss out the Porygon if they wanted. Might be a smart thing, but at the same time, right now the threat is... Interesting. Oh, our poor little guy. See, that's how you do it. You go for that one. Nice. Can still get some attacking in. Do that. Crazy code onto you. And we're going to go again. Boom. 190 yet again. And to win, we just got to knock out both. We should be able to knock out both their Inteleons. And yeah. Thank you for that. I don't, it wasn't a good hand. Even though it wasn't one of my favorite. That Foley was just sitting there so happy. We got the Wink one. The full art one where he's all like, "Hey, how you doing?" And it's like, "You're so cute." And yeah. Whimsicott GX. It's a great deck. Love it. Still one of my favorites. Gonna be missed. Fairy in general is gonna be missed. And there's the heads. There's that. Not enough. Let's see, what do we got? Just 2 energy left. I mean, yeah, we got no choice. We got ourselves another energy, which is good. What can they do? We're just going to go with it. Boom. Knock it out. Because that's enough. Alright. Probably will get at least 1 energy off of this. A boss is great, so we got it next turn. And we got another energy, which we don't have to worry about anyway, because we had enough. And we'll knock him out if we win. I mean, unless they boss out the other Whimsicott, knock it out, and then take out the Porygon-Z, that's it. They can't knock out our active Whimsicott. So we've won. Like I said, we did enough. 2-shotting these both. They're only attackers. And that's just how it's going to be. If they try to run off, hopefully we can dig for a boss. We have the Dene still. We can get a quick ball. So then hopefully out of 10 cards, those 6. Yep, that's all it. Well played. Give them the hearts because of the love of the fairies. And yeah. Whimsicott GX wins again. Whimsicott GX, fear it! He is such a good little card, such a cutie that you're going to have to fear. But victory, love Whimsicott GX. Please like, comment, subscribe, support fairies. Let me know again what you think about the deck and what you're going to miss. There's the deck list again, just show off. Say goodbye to one of my favorite decks of all time. I'm going to miss this little guy. Whimsicott, gonna be missed, buddy. Such a great deck. Fun deck. And again, that ability, more often than not, you gotta love it. And it's great to see the opponent's face, if you could, basically. But we love you, Whimsicott GX. More fairy stuff to continue. We'll see you next time. Yeah, we love you, little buddy. Yeah, we love you. This has been...
Professor TCG.